we made it to the bus stop. Now we just have to wait a little bit longer. Alright, so I have arrived at the destination a little early, so I decided that I would go for a little walk in the park. It's actually really nice here. It really does feel like autumn because, well, I'll show you in a sec actually. I'm about to walk over some fallen leaves, and they're very orange. See right here. It's really nice actually. But yeah, the place that I've come so far to go to is actually a massage place. I'm gonna be getting my arm massaged because I got an injury from practicing too much piano. Anyways, let's see. I guess I'll tell you guys a little story while I'm at it, because I got nothing else to do here. Just walking down this pathway alone right now. Let's see, what kind of story should I tell you about? I guess we'll talk about my experience with Valentine's Day. It was quite the experience, really. So this is going to be a story about this year's Valentine's Day in 2018. And just got distracted. That guy was riding a bicycle without hands. I still can't do that. But yeah. Okay, so Valentine's Day. I was feeling pretty depressed last Valentine's Day. And there was one thing that changed my mood entirely. And so I went to school that day, a little tired, sad. And I was like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Just feeling lonely, as I usually do. And I met up with my friends in the morning. We all sat down around this big, huge table in the commons area, and I was talking to my friends, and then all of a sudden, this girl just scurried past me and left a note as well as a bracelet on the table. And I didn't even get a chance really to see what she looked like, but she wrote her name, and she wrote down her Instagram and Snapchat, and it's like, she pretty much said, oh, text me, or whatever. And I did, but she was in one of my classes actually. For the sake of the video, we're gonna call her Melody. Shit. And actually, fucking crows, they're just everywhere. Okay, so back to the story. Sorry, I just got a little sidetracked. I heard the crows. There's a baseball game going on. I was just kind of surrounding myself in the environment and just trying to feel it, you know what I mean? Anyways, so back to the story. So this girl was actually in one of my classes, and I think I had talked to her briefly once, because there was a group project, and I just kind of joined her group, and just to finish the task, obviously, for the group project. And yeah, we didn't really talk to the girl much, even after I texted her, because I wasn't really interested in a relationship. So yeah, that was last Valentine's Day. Now, fast forward a little bit. I used to go to the library pretty often to study. Dang it. I really wanted to go down that pathway, but somebody else is going down it. And I felt awkward because I was just talking to myself. So I decided I'd take another pathway. So fast forward a couple hours now into that day. So this is still Valentine's Day. I go to the library because I like to go to the library to study sometimes. And sat myself down at this table. And there had been like 2 girls at the table already. And I opened up my textbook, started studying, and I just keep on hearing these giggles come out of the 2 girls. They're chatting to each other, just chit chat, and just giggles. And I was like, what's going on? And I just kept on minding my own business, as I do. I had noticed that she had been studying music, and I have a fair knowledge of music, as I am a music teacher. And I asked her some questions about it, and then I just went on with my day. And so she was studying there, I was studying math and stuff, and eventually, I think she was there with her sister, because they looked biologically related, and she ended up they both got out of the chairs and moved over to the side a little bit, like next to the bookshelves, maybe 2 meters away, and they just continued giggling and chatting. I couldn't really hear what they were saying because I had earphones in and I just was keeping to myself. Eventually, though, I guess those girls had to leave, and the one girl asked me, "Oh, can I have your phone number?" And I kind of reluctantly gave it to her, and she was so nervous. She even told me that she was so nervous, and her hands were shaking, and because she was nervous, I felt nervous, and it was just, it was kind of weird, honestly, and I was really surprised because I don't talk to people that often, especially outside of my friend group, and the fact that 2 random people just came up to me and asked me for my number was quite the experience for a day, because talking to 2 new people in one day, that's kind of an anomaly for me. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so did I text her? I did. I think she texted me first, actually. And yeah, she texted me. Texted her back. Once again, I wasn't interested in a relationship at the time, and so the conversation really didn't go anywhere. Just kind of talked about hobbies and such, and then that was about it. And yeah, haven't talked to that girl since. Let's see. That. Anyways, guys, that is my story for the day. How two girls ended up getting my phone number on Valentine's Day. It was quite the experience. Well, that's it for today. Have a good one, guys.